Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Kind of a damp, chilly, dreary day here in Southeast Michigan. With the weather being what it is. uh, so this is gonna kind of be a first installment of some of the things that are great about the state of Michigan. And being a Detroit kid, I can speak from experience that we live and die with our sports teams. And all you football fans, I'm sure, know that our Detroit Lions pretty much owned the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. And that's all fine and good, but what I want to talk about is and how we Michigan people do what we do when it comes to our sports teams and our athletes, and talk about the bad that happened yesterday during that game. And yes, I call him a kid because compared to me age-wise, he is a kid. And the kid it happened to, now I'm the first one I'll sit there and scream and holler from the rooftops that professional athletes make way too much money. They get put up on a pedestal because they're professional athletes and all that. But in this case, we're talking about Aiden Hutchinson, or as we all passionately know him here in Metro Detroit, simply Hutch. Not only does he play for the Detroit Lions, he was born and raised in Metro Detroit, educated in Metro Detroit, went on to attend college at the University of Michigan, and pretty much, maybe it's the wrong term, begged to be drafted by the Lions because he wanted to play for his hometown team. Well, all of his wishes came true, and this kid has come out like a ray of sunshine for us Lions fans, because we've been putting up with substandard football in this city for darn near my whole life, and even before that. But this kid doesn't have an ego. He's anytime he's asked, hey, can you make an appearance at for this charity, that charity, he's there. He just randomly shows up at Children's Hospital to visit the sick kids. He doesn't have to be asked. He just shows up. He's still the same kid that started out playing football out in the backyard and decided he wanted to do it for a living. And even though I was at work yesterday, we were standing there while we watched it happen on, a TV screen. And I can speak from experience, being the father of an athlete, what that player goes through when the phrase season-ending injury, comes out of a doctor's mouth. My son had a couple of those in his young hockey career. Before he kind of hung it up. But what I want to talk about, what I'm getting at is the people in Detroit, the fans. This is how we roll. On my way home from work this morning, had one of the, the local sports radio station on, and that's all they're talking about is, the Lions beating the Cowboys yesterday, and Aiden Hutchinson this, Aiden Hutchinson that, and they've, it's one of the rare radio stations that still let you call in and say your piece, and to hear everybody that called in, it wasn't a matter of, oh my God, what are we going to do now? It was, God, I hope he's okay. We're praying for him. We've, this, this hurts us so much, in our hearts that this happened to this kid. And as we were watching that yesterday on the TV, and again, I've seen this in person when my son was a hockey player, lacrosse player, back, as he was growing up and going through high school and that. Your teams go to their sidelines or, in the case of hockey, to their benches, and okay, it is what it is. And that's, the norm in professional sports too. But to see what this kid, I can't call him a Detroit kid because he grew up in the burbs, but this Michigan kid, to see the respect that he has from even the members of the opposing team. Not a single player on either team left that kid's side while he was laying there in pain on the field. They stayed right at his side. Guys took a knee, but they weren't taking a knee to protest something. They were taking a knee to pray. I'm talking about the guys in Dallas too. And when they finally got Hutch loaded up and got him on the cart to take him off the field, watching these, not only his teammates, but the guys from the other side walking up, touching him and, hey, brother, we got your back. That's how we do things here in the state of Michigan. This, like I said before, this kid has no ego. A lot of guys make it to the big leagues and their head goes up into the clouds and they're too good for anybody. And, bow to me, I'm famous. That's not Hutch. And, that's how we do things in Michigan. We take care of each other. We support each other. And, we're, these people from Michigan, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. People from Michigan, they're awesome. We don't have a problem looking out for each other. We welcome you in with open arms. So I'm going to wrap it up today. I know this has nothing to do with precious metals or coin collecting or any of that stuff. I wanted to speak my piece. We're very proud of where we came from, where we're at. You don't have to look any further than there are a couple of ads that Chrysler did during the Super Bowl, one with Eminem, and they actually got Clint Eastwood to do one that was, imported from Detroit, but talking about how we do things here. I'll track down the videos. They're here on YouTube. I'll track them down and share them in community posts so you can see. And I'll tell you, Clint Eastwood really hit it on the head with his. But I'll show you them both because they both made me proud to be from Detroit. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up for today. And I know he's not going to see this, but I'm just putting it out there. Hutch, kiddo, man, we got your back. We're praying for you. Get well soon. And, man, it's just a bump in the road, man. You're going to spring back from it even better than before. All right, everybody. I know this is a long one. I'm going to get out of here for today. Everybody have a great day. I know it's Monday, but have a great day anyway. Keep stacking, keep hunting, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Mishy's out.